I don't want to go long. We don't have to go long on this. I think that Clint's heard enough. Arkansas and A&M was the other primetime game that we had. So, Clint, I'll give you the floor. Give me, and you know what? I'm setting a timer. Give me a hard 90 seconds on what you thought about the game, whether it was execution, play calling, was it the opposition? Where do you think the issues were in that football game for the Hogs?
Hold up, Felder. I'm going to give my time to Clint, too. So if that should add up a little bit more for him. Clint, you got mine.
I yield.
Yes, sir.
I think that's why this one's so painful, guys, is because I feel like Arkansas is convincingly the better football team as a whole right now than A&M is. And so when it comes down to the wire, this thing was about execution. And for me, there was moments in that game where the play calling actually swung momentum in a major way negatively for Arkansas. I thought for some reason, Arkansas's up 14-zip. Things are rocking and rolling with very vanilla, in between the tackles, quarterback +1 run game. I mean, they're banging these guys and dominating and with a nice solid lead. And they come in and all of a sudden Kendall Briles tries to give Malik Hornsby, the backup quarterback, who's an unbelievably athletic kid who's playing a little receiver. They go 3 straight balls where or 3 straight snaps where they're trying to get him the ball in some kind of creative way. I thought that really stalled that drive.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to talk about KJ Jefferson's fumble, and that was big, no question about it. Sure. That was absolutely huge. But really where this game swung big time was when the Malik Hornsby package was unveiled all of a sudden, 3 straight plays, the drive stalled, and A&M, they caught their breath and they hit stride. The KJ Jefferson fumble, that's something you got to be able to overcome. I mean, that's unfortunate. I'll never fault the kid for giving that kind of effort. Hopefully he wouldn't do that again, but that's something you got to be able to overcome if you're Arkansas. But here's the deal. Now on to Georgia's time. Here's the deal. In you're talking about Big Ten football or SEC football in particular, but really across the board. When you're playing a top half of the conference team, when you're playing one of those opponents, everybody's pretty talented. They may not be coached as well. They may not be as sound. They may not, but everybody's pretty solid. And when you get 2 defenders in one gap with a guy like A-Chain carrying the rock, he can hit his elbow post. Yeah. When a quarterback jumps over and extends the football like that with hands and heads everywhere, it's going to bite you sometimes. When you got 2 receivers dropping balls in a drive that you got to have it, that stuff is going to bite you in the tail. And I'm going to give credit to Max Johnson. Max Johnson is exactly who I said he was from jump. If he were the starting quarterback from training camp on for the Texas A&M Aggies, they would be undefeated right now. And it's about not throwing interceptions, and it's about making plays on 3rd down in big moments. He did that 2 or 3 times tonight, and it's just an absolute game changer for the Aggies because they're a talented bunch.
They are. And I love that.
We're dropping our merch. We got to start calling Underwood Daddy Brad. But I'm a big pod guy. Breaking news. The Field of 68 has an online store, and it's your one-stop shop for the latest and greatest merch in college basketball and college football. You can find shirts to support your favorite team, make fun of your rival team, or boast Field of 68 catchphrases like Daddy Brad, Cussin' and Discussin', and the Star Heels. Go to www.fieldof68.shop today and enter promo code TOUCHDOWN for 20% off at checkout.